fully through it.
I did not. I'm still in the beginning of it.
Okay. No problem. We'll just go through it then. Um, so I'll go ahead and start. The symbol for the true population proportion, that's just the P, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Great. For number 4, I got false. Is that right?
I got true.
I got true.
Okay.
Is that the one where the NP is greater
Yeah,
than
has to be greater than or equal to 10.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
oh, 10. Okay. Yes, I did get that wrong. Perfect. All right.
Okay. And then the requirements for conducting the hypothesis test are satisfied. What'd you guys get?
I got true.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know if you guys all caught on that, but like the formulas for the confidence interval and hypothesis test are the same, except just like the one has just the P and the other one has the P of hat. That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so both true.
Correct.
Okay. For 6, did you guys not get through it? Do you want me to read it first?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. A study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Use this information for questions 6 through 8. So for find P of hat, the point estimate of the proportion of first-degree murder defendants who are found guilty in this state, I got 0.75.
Yep.
That's what I got.
For that, you put the X is the 45 and the N is 60, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got as well.
And then how did you find the z-score to get the 95 confidence interval?
Well, I just use the Excel. There's a thing, so all you have to put in
Oh,
is
there
X
is?
and N. Yeah. It's like, it was weird because it's like you had to like show details in the reading this time. Like usually it's there, but this one was like harder to find. Do you want me to email it to you?
If you wouldn't mind, I would love that.
Yeah, it's also at the very bottom. There's an Excel spreadsheet there in
Oh.
the reading. But
Do you have the reading up, or do you want me to email it?
Yeah, I have it up. I can just get it.
Okay.
The categorical data analysis.
Yeah, so that's why it's like super easy because all you need is like X and N, and then it gives you Z-score and like intervals and like everything.
yeah.
Man, I was like, how on earth am I supposed to find this out?
Yeah, it would take a lot longer.
It makes so much more sense.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
All right. Categorical.
So what did you put for the null hypothesis on this one?
Well, it doesn't change the intervals. Like I tested it because I was like I couldn't figure it out, so I didn't know what to put for null, but it doesn't change the intervals either way.
Okay.
So I don't know if it really matters.
Yeah, might not. So for the confidence interval, I got 0.64, 0.86.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear anything you said.
0.64 and 0.86. Alright, and number 8, if you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect to happen to the width of the confidence interval? So what do you guys think for that one?
I was trying to play around with it, and like I actually changed it.
Mhm.
and it seemed like a decrease, but it was like really small.
That's what I thought as well. Um, the confidence interval would also make sense because the more test subjects you have, the better the confidence is.
So you would think it would be decreased.
Correct.
Okay, I think that's right.
Yeah, that's what I think. So
Alright. Is everyone caught up through 8?
yep.
Okay.
So that was decrease, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So to conduct a hypothesis test for one proportion, 2 requirements must be met. Suppose P equals 1/2. What is the smallest N can be, and both requirements still be met? I got 20.
Yeah, that's what I got. For 10, it was the same question, just with 1/10, and I got 100.
Yep.
Yep, me too.
Oh, all right. Just a minute. I'm catching up. And for number 9, you got what?
20.
20. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I was typing all those numbers in. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. All right.
Then, did you just use the Excel sheet for 11 through 16 too?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so much easier.
Yeah. I'm like writing down the formulas and like,
So then, was the null hypothesis for this one 0.6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it should be less than.
Yep.
That's what I got. Yay! This makes sense. Okay, so then for 11, I got true.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
And then for what is P of hat, I got 0.475.
Yeah.
Yep. And the test statistic is negative 2.8 or 2.282.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then the p-value is 0.011.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you would reject the null, right? Because it's.
Yeah, because it's
Less.
smaller than the.
And then 16, I always get these mixed up, but isn't it if you reject the null, then there is sufficient evidence?
Yeah.
So would it be the first one?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was seriously like a lot easier than I thought it was. Because I was like trying to figure this out like by hand, and I'm like, how on earth am I supposed to figure this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like
Okay.
notebooks over here with pages of like formulas and like, oh, okay, great.
Hey, Brandon, did you ever post last time about that one question we had?
I did. I wasn't able to check back and see if there was a response, but I can do that right now.
Yeah, I wrote underneath yours, Brandon. I wrote like, it's problem 15. I think it was 15. And here's the formula. Here's the issue, and like, whatnot.
Did anyone submit this yet, by the way?
Yeah, I did. We got 100.
Okay.
Okay. So on iLearn,
Oh, he did comment back.
Yeah. It said that we rounded the standard deviation.
Weren't you supposed to round it because it was the question before that? That's why.
Yeah, but remember we had talked about how I tried it without rounding it, but then
Oh yeah, you got it totally different.
different. So then I don't
Yeah.
think it would have been right.
We
See,
weren't
and
the
that's
only
why I
group.
was.
There was another group that had that same issue.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's so weird.
See, so if we hadn't rounded it, we would have gotten the other one wrong.
Right.
yeah,
Stupid.
I know that's really stupid. Doesn't make any sense. And like, yeah, another group.
Yeah, I see that on the discussion board. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do about the design the study?
Do it now if you want to.
Shelby, do you have to go now?
I can stay until 5:30.
All right, then let's try to.
But then I
go
have
through
to
that.
leave. So.
No problem.
Okay. So do you guys all want to pull it up so we can all look at it?
Yeah, I've got it open right now.
Okay, make sure my name is on it.
I don't even know what happened there, but I've got that. I already made that change.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have all the step, we have all the people. Like that's not any different.
Yep.
And
I don't really know like what he's looking for, I guess.
I think we just need to mostly
It
be more
sounded to me
specific.
like we just, yeah, it sounded like we just need to talk about it in more detail. That's all.
Alright.
All right, well, let's just start from the beginning. So you have Shelby, and then it says, please use better notation for hypotheses, however you say it.
Hypotheses.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to explain, I guess, if we put simple systematic sampling, like how we would do that.
Okay. I thought,
So just like specifically say we're going to each go to different stores and purchase 2 of the regular size individual serving, because he said that he was confused by what small bag means. Which I don't know any other small bag, but whatever.
I think
Just
he was
say
thinking
that
like the party size from like the big
the
bags
fun
of
size,
candy,
yeah.
but I don't, whatever.
Like, I don't know how else we're supposed to say that, so.
Like, I don't, normal bag, the kind you get right at the cash register.
Yeah, just say anything that will help it be more specific, I guess.
How about like regular or something?
So do you guys like?
I would just say like the size, one size up from fun size.
Yeah, and how it says, how will you select bags? That was one of his questions. Do we want to do it that you buy it, like by the register?
Yeah, just do that. From like the candy stand right there.
I'll just say we'll grab the top of each top bag.
Yeah. And then he says, will you count all M&Ms in bags? So that would be yes.
Yeah.
So what better notation hypotheses do we need to like? How should we fix that? Did you have it set up like how it is in the readings, like the null equals and then like the other one? Alternative?
I did not have it. I just said the null hypothesis. They will have the same distribution of colors, and the alternative is they will have different distribution of colors. But I could word that better to say that basically the peanut M&Ms and the regular M&Ms have the same distribution.
Maybe like we should do it like the reading, how there's like an equal sign and then a not equal to make it more like just the notation better.
Yeah, we could do
I don't know exactly what he wants, but.
What letters do you want me to use? Just is it the X, or I forget which letters they use for the hypothesis?
Well, null is with an O and alternatives
Right.
with an A.
Right.
Can you maybe copy and paste like the actual N with like the little subscript O?
Yeah, I just did that.
Okay, cool.
What letter do we want to use for like plane and M&Ms, or the distribution of colors and all that stuff?
Um,
I don't think it matters. Just
yeah.
maybe put a key like what they mean. So we're missing points. Like if you look at the rubric, all names written on top you fixed. State your null and alternative hypothesis correctly. And then we didn't get a point for state which sampling method you used. So we need to fix that. Do you think maybe simple systematic sampling is not the right one?
I think it's the right one.
Because, well, that one's like with counting off, but I don't get how we're really counting off.
Okay.
Because you have, like, it's like the definition of that is every kth element is taken. So, but we're like picking the stores and stuff.
Then maybe it would just be like a simple random.
I was gonna say simple random, but
Instead of systematic.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the systematic is, you're right, it's every like nth or kth, whatever.
Okay.
Because even though we understand why we said that, it's a little hard to explain.
Yeah, I think we should just pick one and then explain it so it like makes sense to him.
Okay. So we're gonna be using a simple random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess just say like it's random because we're going to like a lot of different stores, so like it's varied, and then we're randomly picking the top bag. Like we don't have control like which bag is there, I guess.
Okay.
And you wouldn't say it was stratified, maybe? So the population's divided into groups based on some characteristic. Then within each group, a probability sample, often a simple random sample, is selected.
Could be that.
Let's just go with simple random. That's fine.
All right, and then describe in specific detail how your group will collect the data using the sampling methods stated.
So then that's just explaining.
Yeah.
So we are each going to go to separate stores.
And say in different locations too, because you're in Utah and we're here.
Could we upload this on Google Docs? You guys use Google Docs?
Not really, but I think if he just emailed it to us after he finishes it, we can email back with anything we want to change.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be faster, especially since it's like due Saturday
Yeah.
or whenever it's due on the 9th.
Okay. Google Docs is really cool because you can see what everyone's typing at the same time. So.
Yeah, but it'd take too much time right now to get it set up.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think we will really need a lot of changes anyway.
Yeah. What are you on, number 5?
Last semester I was in school, we had groups of like 15 people and we had to write a paper that was about 120 pages.
Oh my gosh.
Docs was very nice for that, but
Yeah. That.
I don't think it's.
I don't think this is going to be 120 pages.
What class was that?
Software engineering one.
Okay, I'll be sure not to take that one. Just kidding.
Okay, Brandon, is there anything else you want us to go over right now for this?
I think this is the last bit. Everything else seemed to be good, so I'll just keep describing this and then I'll email it to you guys when I
Okay.
finish this. If there's any changes you want to make.
Yeah, we'll email you back.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alright,
Yeah.
sounds good.
That'd be great.
Are we all set here then?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, thank you.
Guys,
There.
See ya.
All right.
See ya.
bye.